Hey parents, my name's Connor.
And my name is Bella, and we're so excited to have your student join us in middle school ministry, what we call MSM.
Absolutely, and I know for some of you guys, this is a really exciting season of life, and some parents that I talk to, it's a little scary, maybe a little nerve-wracking to think of your student leaving middle or elementary school and heading into middle school. And so, would we be the first people to remind you that God is in control and that we can hope and trust in Him as we seek to partner alongside families like you guys as we seek to make disciples of your students. And so, we wanted to make this video to introduce ourselves to you and the rest of the middle school team, as well as make sure you're aware of some of the events we have going on this summer. So, let me go grab Ben. Hey Ben! Whoa!
Sorry, what's that? Is that loud? Or?
I think it's good. I think we rolled. Okay. Ben, introduce yourself to our new 6th grade students and their families.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
who are you? How will they know you here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Ben Vete. I'm the middle school worship leader here in middle school ministry. And I guess it all started in 1993. My parents flew from the island of Tonga over to Hawaii.
No. Let's.
Right. No,
Yeah.
we don't
Couple
have enough time.
decades.
Yes.
Not enough time. Not
Okay.
enough time. They can ask you about that another day. How will they get to know you here at Calvary
Yes.
in our context?
Of course. Well, here in middle school ministry, my job is to lead students in worship, but much more than that, one of my favorite parts of the job is actually getting to work with students to learn how to lead their peers in worship as well. So if they play an instrument or they sing, I want to help them develop those skills. To give glory back to God. So if your student plays an instrument or they sing, please come talk to me. I'd love to figure out how to get them plugged in to worship here in middle school.
Yeah, Ben is a blessing to our ministry. You and your students are going to love to get to know him. So make sure to say hi and let's go find Bella and Steph.
Yeah!
Hey parents, I don't think they can see us. Can you
We're
down
here.
just down a little bit?
That's better, so much better. Okay, everyone meet.
Stephanie,
And what is your title?
Director of Student Ministry Operations.
And what does that mean?
Basically, everything behind the scenes: logistics, registration, check-in, and most importantly to me, connecting with parents because I am one as well.
And we're also small group leaders. We just had our 6th graders for 3 years, now they're graduating, and so we cannot wait to meet your students and welcome them into our ministry.
Now that you've got to meet our team, I want to make sure you're aware of all the opportunities we have this summer to help your students live and love like Jesus. The first thing coming up is on June 7th at 3 p.m. is our first time your student will be in middle school ministry. We're calling it the Escape from 5th grade. And so they'll start the event in the elementary space. They'll do some puzzles and escape from that room and run down the hallway at Calvary and join us in the middle school room. We'll have a lot of fun. And really our hope of that night is for us to get to know them and for your students to get to know us. And so we play goofy games and really kind of just embarrass ourselves as staff members as we seek to welcome them into middle school ministry. So that's coming up on June 7th at 3 p.m.
That next Sunday, June 14th, is what we call our Upgrade Sunday, and that's the first Sunday that your student can join us in middle school ministry. Our goal and structure is very similar to what you will encounter in a main room service, except we just cater more towards middle school students as they learn to live and love like Jesus in the ministry. So you could join us at any 9 a.m. or 11 a.m. service starting June 14th.
Starting on June 17th and every Wednesday night of the summer, we have what we call Summer Nights. This is our big summer barbecue. We'll have a couple hundred students there playing games, having a lot of fun, eating delicious food. But really, our hope is to create a fun space for students to make deep relationships with one another. This isn't just fun for our Calvary kids, but really a great opportunity for students who love this church family to be able to invite those who don't yet know Jesus to be able to worship in our space. And so we'll end the night with a pretty short, very basic gospel presentation that we'd love for students to hear. And so this will happen every single Wednesday night, starting on June 17th and wrapping up on August 5th, besides 1 week because of
Summer camp, July 27th to August 1st is the most fun week of the year. And the way we like to describe it is it's like a pressure cooker for discipleship. So all the fun, the games, the community, worship, messages, that we experience here in middle school ministry is just compacted into 1 week of summer camp. If your student were to come to anything this summer, we would want them to come to summer camp. So you can register online. We don't want them to miss out.
Once summer camp comes to a close, we'll have our final summer nights of the year on August 5th. After that, we'll take a little bit of a break from our midweek programming, although we'll continue to meet on Sunday mornings, up until September. And in September and throughout the school year, we'll have our small group ministry or Bible studies for middle schoolers. And so, all that being said, we're so excited to welcome your student into our ministry here at Calvary. I know it can be exciting, maybe a little nerve-wracking to make this jump from elementary to middle school, but like we said at the beginning, God is in control, our hope is in Him, and some of the best years for your family are to come. And so feel free to reach out to any of us and let us know what we can do to help partner with your family as we welcome you into middle school ministry.